Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Blue Dragon. I am the Max of Few Trades. In the last part, we ran across a creature known as a Deve. He looks very much like a Pikachu in my personal opinion. He had a gigantic drill machine. We crawled inside of it. We went down there, learned he was looking for medicine. He can use magic just like everyone else in our group. It's a whole bunch of magical crazy... Oh, that wasn't even English. A whole bunch of crazy mysteries that we need answers to, and we've arrived to his village after he has gotten the medicine, and we shall finally learn what the hubbub is all about. These people probably know what's up.
Moro, is this the medicine?
Yup!
Good. To the patients, quickly.
Gotcha!
And who might you be?
Random tagalongs.
We're from Talta Village, sir. We met up with Marumaro and helped him look for the medicine.
Is that so? I hear that Talta has suffered greatly because of the land shark.
And then some.
Everybody here talks normally except for Marumaro.
Yeah.
What exactly happened to your village? And why was it so terrible that you needed an ancient medicine?
You mean Moro didn't tell you?
Well, he was so desperate about saving everybody here, he really didn't tell us anything.
Oh, I see.
He's kind of eccentric that way. Oh, and I guess you won't bother telling us either? Alright, cool. I guess we're fine with not knowing. Okay, come on in. Oh, alright, I guess you're just going to show us what's wrong. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see what's all the hubbub about. Can't be anything that serious. I mean, honestly. Oh, half your village is dying of the plague. Yep, that would do it.
How awful. Is this some sort of plague?
I really can't say. All we know is it started 3 days ago. Suddenly, people were collapsing one by one. We have no idea what happened, but you can see the consequences.
Have you seen these symptoms before?
We haven't seen anything like it. The village doctor is at a loss.
No wonder Marumaro was in a panic.
Yes, this is pretty bad.
Is that the medicine Marumaro brought?
Yes, I only hope it works.
Marumaro?
Not gonna lie, those little kids are a little creepy. But their plight still hits me on an emotional level.
Mommy! Daddy! Why? He said if you had one dose, you'll be cured! Why?
Hey, what's going on? They're all...
Yes, it's happening to all of them. I have to think the medicine is making the condition worse.
Oh, no.
Why?
Marumaro, you didn't get the wrong medicine by mistake, did you?
There's no way! He told Moro to find a jar with this insignia. He said it was miracle medicine!
Chief, the sky!
Sky? What about the sky?
The violet clouds are building up again!
Ah, crap. That's never good. Okay. Actually, maybe we should, You know what, no, Marumaro probably needs some time to think. You know, just throwing random questions at him and stressing him out isn't gonna help the situation at all. Might as well just figure out what's going on. All I do know is that purple clouds are never good in this world. So, hopefully we can do something about this.
Nene.
We still don't know his name. I'm not letting that go.
You lied to Moro!
they know how to make an entrance. I'll give them that.
Well, we meet again.
Things are slightly more even.
Don't rush into this. His magic is stronger than ours.
I know that.
You lied! You stole Maro alive! Didn't you?
Maru! Lead him to us!
The three of us should attack him together.
What else would we have done? Gone at it solo? That would have been completely moronic.
All right, that does it!
Hey! What are you doing?
I haven't told you anything that wasn't true. I needed this medicine and had you search for it.
Have you searched for it?
Here, Your Excellency.
I know this is kind of off topic,
This glow. This is it.
but where did he get those glasses?
How is it, Your Excellency?
Just a thought. No, don't mind me.
This one didn't work either.
Didn't work either! You tricked Maro!
Hey, Nene! You did all this to the Debbie, didn't you? I remember you told us before you wanted to hear our screams. So that's the reason you used your magic to cause a plague here. Because you wanted to hear all the suffering, didn't you?
I suppose I did.
Good lord, you're evil!
Going down!
This is your fault, isn't it?
Oh, well. Perhaps they're the only option.
Only option! Hey, wait! The real medicine! Where is it? Where?
Nene's getting away.
I look forward to the day I'm able to crash that Fabergé egg into the ground, let me tell you. Thing's a lot faster than it looks. You'd think it'd still be up there.
Nene! If I ever get my hands on you, you'd better be ready!
What do you suppose Nene was trying to do with that medicine?
Even though the villagers were suffering, he was taking advantage of them.
Maru.
Dude's a little powder keg of emotions, ain't he? Then again, I guess he does blame himself for everything that just happened. Let's go after Maru. Yeah, I guess he's really gonna probably be in a good mood to talk to us right now. That's not good. Okay, so things are definitely significantly more dire around this place than they are in Talta Village. I mean, don't get me wrong, the land shark's been quite the problem for everybody involved, but at the end of the day, I mean, at the very least, we could all go up to high ground and you just smash up some buildings and stuff. I mean, this is potentially lethal to many people. Yes, the land shark did kill people, but it's avoidable. This, not so much. Also, I can't help but notice that if Nene there is looking for medicine himself, then he must be sick. I believe that's a fair assumption to make at this point, which means even though he's very old and apparently sick enough to need ancient medicine, he can still completely and totally wipe us out without any thought whatsoever. Things are not looking good for us, let me tell you. Wanted to play with my brother Mario, but he ran away. Well, yeah, he's kind of got some things on his mind, child. Sheesh, why you gotta be so dumb? Why do children have to just be so dumb and creepy? Everything about them is just the worst. Let's see. If I can remember where on earth Maru ran off to. This place is kind of bizarrely intricate. The Deve, man, they know what they're doing. They've got some good engineering abilities up in here. That's always good. Again, there's an accessory shop. Kind of got more pressing matters on our hands right now. We don't really got to deal with any of that. My brother usually heads out to the cliffs when he wants to be alone. Alright, well that's good. Also, apparently Deve can have hair. Either that or you just have a weird blue growth coming out of the back of your head. Either or. Those are both perfectly valid options. And bats! Alright, suddenly bats. That's always good. Okay, let's see. Sheesh, how many of you little weirdos are there? Sheesh. Okay, can I at least open this one? Yes, I can. Alright, so at least one of these things wasn't locked shut. Alright, let's see. Maru! Small child, I know you blame yourself and all, but, to be honest, it's really not your fault. I mean, you were only doing what you thought was what would help. You know, that's just something. Oh, there you are. Alright, I'm no good with this whole social thing, but I'm gonna try and comfort you now. But, just a warning, you should probably, you know, just brace yourself for me making things significantly worse. I have a tendency to do that, you see.
We're doomed! They're going to die! Everybody's gonna die!
Maru, get a grip! That's pathetic, Maru. You shouldn't say people are gonna die. Don't decide we're all giving up. I won't give up. There's still a way to save everybody. If you have the time to whine, you have the time to try to save them. Everyone's fighting for their lives, and they need your help. So don't give up.
Shu's right about that, Maru. We can use magic. We'll try healing magic. And if that doesn't work, we'll go back to those ruins and try some other medicine. Okay?
Maru? I remember seeing these symptoms before.
Say what?
You have?
No, don't bother telling us or anything. I guess we'll just follow you, and then you'll tell us when we get there. Because plot constructive reasons, I guess.
My dad examined some people who had a rash just like this. The color and the way it spreads were the same. They said they touched a poisonous flower in the forest. He gave them an infusion from the leaf of this flower, and the poison went away.
So we just look for that leaf then. Where is it, Luke? Where do we find it?
I'm sorry. I don't know where.
Oh, man.
Well, this gets us nowhere.
Expect. I mean, I was just a little girl back then.
As opposed to now?
That plant in the Forest of the Dead, south of here. In the marshes in the deepest part of the forest, all over the paths.
Maru, let's go find it together.
Okay.
Alright, firstly, Maru has joined our party, and that is fantastic. Now we have a team of 4, which is going to make us even more deadly in combat. Secondly, seriously, the Forest of Death? That's seriously a place in this world? And we really have to go there. Of course, that's the only place the plant would ever be, is in the Forest of Death. Why not? Sure. The deepest part, too.
Mara was out hunting when the sickness came upon our village. "3 days ago, a fog seeped into the village. It was violent, just like the cloud we saw. Whoever touched the fog got sick." Mara heard that Mommy and Daddy had collapsed and went back to the village. Got back and didn't know what happened, and all Mara could think was to get food that would give them strength, so Mara left the village again. Then he appeared in front of Morrow. He said that a secret elixir in an ancient underground hospital would save the village. There was no choice. To save Mommy and Daddy and everyone else, Morrow had to swallow the light. So now Morrow has this weird shadow and magic, and can use the magic to operate the machine. But then... all lies! He just wanted that medicine for himself!
That's really strange.
What is?
If Nene knew where it was, then why didn't he just go and get it himself?
Alright, admittedly that is a good question, although the question on my mind personally was, why did he give Morrow that power exactly? In fact, the circumstances in which we gained our powers is also subject to a lot of confusion. It seems that Nene has apparently concocted us in some sort of heinous plan of his, and I'm not looking forward to what that might entail. More so, I'm kind of bummed that the characters themselves haven't come to this realization. Why would he directly give somebody a power that would make them a threat to him? That is something I would very much like an answer to. Secondly, or thirdly, or wherever I am on this front, that was a whole lot of story. It was a lot of fun, though, and it, definitely told a lot of stories, and we got a new party member in all of it, so I suppose I really have no place to complain. And I see a treasure chest over there. Can I open that, or is it going to be locked, too? You better not lock up on me here. I'm not having it. There we go. Fantastic. Whole bunch of medals. I can dig that. Alright, so, as you might be able to tell from the bottom screen down there, it doesn't really seem... I don't really feel like imposing on them to say maybe we could stay at your inn, seeing as how they're probably kind of swamped. So how about we just have Jiro heal people up first? Anyway, as you might see, Maru there has the monk class ability right there for him, and I think that's actually, he's like all of the normal ones that everyone started with, and monk, if I'm correct. Yep, that is correct. He is also apparently level 2 and everything else. Not that that really gets you anywhere, but it's something, I guess. Also, he's the exact same level as everybody else. That's convenient. Okay, so, that's all well and good and everything. Actually, let's take a quick look at Maru's skills. That's probably important. He has absolutely nothing attached to him. Fantastic. Alright, well. Counterattack boost, meditation, which is a skill that Jiro hasn't gotten yet. It restores your own HP and cures any status ailment that you could possibly have. All in all, very, very useful. Alright, now in this situation, I guess we'll just let Maru stick with his monk skill right now. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with him later. As of right now, we've got much bigger fish to fry. Are you really going to the Forest of the Dead? I've seen with my own 2 eyes that you can use magic, but that's still no place for children to be going. But you seem to be strong-willed, and you probably won't listen to what I say anyway. The way to the undersea caverns is out of the village. Then head right all the way. Alright, well, thanks for the advice there. It's nice that somebody actually gave us directions, as I, admittedly didn't realize that we didn't even know where we were going. That could be a problem. Alright, back into the mighty world map we are. Let's see, which direction did he tell me to go? Yeah, field skills, those are the various things that we can get. Look at all those abilities we don't have access to! Yeesh. This game very clearly has far too high expectations for me. It's just telling us that there are certain skills that certain classes will get that we'll be able to use passively in the field, such as barriers to keep enemies away from us, or attraction auras, which will get them to come closer to us, stuff like that. Ain't nothing, ain't no biggie anyway. Yeah, okay, field barrier, it's now just giving us examples. Low-level enemies will be defeated instantaneously. That's very useful for grinding purposes, if you don't want to deal with the monsters that you know you could beat easily. So that's awesome, but if the enemies are too strong, the barrier will break. The stun bomb will stun enemies. Gerderp. Like I really needed to tell anybody of that. Anyway, it's just saying mix and match and do your thing to find all your favorites, which I will more than happily do. Alright, first and foremost, oh boy, I've already completely forgotten where we're trying to go. Oh, we're trying to go way over there. Thank you, destination marker. Haha. Alright, so this is definitely not the direction. In fact, that looks like the place we came from. Kind of odd that we really didn't come all that far from where we originally started when we crawled into that drilling machine. But all the same, there is a butterfly moth. Okay, it's not a butterfly, it's a moth. It's a thing, alright. Is there anybody else around? Can we lump this guy together with anything? No? Alright, fine. And we shall do battle, ancient moth. You don't really look all that old to me, but alright, sure. There's a great honking great deal of them, too. That's no good. I guess we're going to have to use all of our surmounted powers to defeat these new evil foes. Let's see. Much like everything else so far, I wonder if fire will kill them instantaneously. Oh, what do you know? It totally did. If the camera angle changes during an attack like that, it either means it's a critical attack or you've defeated the enemy pretty much instantaneously, so that's always good. We will charge up Maru there, because as he was a monk, he already has all of those charging abilities going on for him, which is fantastic. I guess we'll just leave Shu to just sort of do his own thing. Jiro and Maru already have everything all settled out so far. Just quick punches, there we go. Fantastic, fantastic. Alright. How dare you try and summon an ally with your mothy wings, sending your sonar waves all over the place. Also, this is like one of the few, like, video games, not video games, like RPGs, turn-based RPGs. They very, very rarely just, like, let you have access to all of the characters you get in your party. Spoiler alert, Maru isn't the only person who joins us on this team. But you actually can use all of your characters all at once. You don't have to, like, remove one and put someone else there. You just collectively become stronger as a whole. I can dig every single bit of that. Another reason why this game is pretty stinking awesome, if I must say something. Is that poop? That's not poop, that's just glowy light. That's not nearly as wonderful and intriguing as poo. And bugs poo. Don't tell me bugs don't poo. I know they do. Alright, let's see. More monsters should be just around the bend. At least I would assume they would. Otherwise, this would be a significantly easy voyage, and nothing in this world can ever be easy. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a ancient cricket. Okay. I guess that means whatever those things I was fighting before weren't crickets. Odd. Although the green grunts are still here. Although we're significantly stronger than we were the last time we fought these things, so hopefully that shouldn't be too big of a problem. We shall find out soon. That is a lot of green grunts. You know what? Okay, maybe this will be a problem. Well. Alright, well, luckily they like to eat bugs, so that's good and everything, but at the same time, that is a lot of green grunts. They may not be the strongest things in the world, but by Jove, everything is strong in numbers. Seriously, like one ant, that's nothing, but a million, billion, jillion ants, that could pose a problem for everybody. So let's see. I'd rather not get rid of their food supply. At the very least, it'll distract them for a little while. Do what I can to take care of these guys. There we go. That's what I want to see. Alright. How about we charge up Jiro's powers to the maximum? That way, the lizards will still be distracted. Shu, you just defend for now. You just defend for now. I guess we're going to have to worry about the bulk of problems here. Up, and apparently Jiro is panicking. That is unfortunate. Alright, but the crickets are now being consumed, so all is right with the world. They're also using up all of their time, and, you know, they could be attacking right now, but nope, instead they decide to feed them mighty gullets. Unfortunate! And that's why I punch everything vigorously. Alright, now let's punch things just a little bit more aggressively. Probably should have used magic there. Not my smartest move, I admit that. But that's okay, because we can charge up all of our attacks. It's going to be good. Just a quick uppercut. There we go, fantastic. And that's what panic will get you. Alright, I kind of forgot what panic did. As it turns out, it just makes a character freak out and just start randomly attacking whoever they want. Or just characters randomly. Luckily, it does absolutely next to no damage, so that's not too much of a problem. And look at the little guy dance! He's a dancing fool! And new skills. Shu, what you got? Maximum HP plus by 25%. Oh my lordy lord. Don't mind if I do. I would very much like to use that immediately. That's much better than magic defense up. Let's see, that'll boost it from 106 to 132, and it's only going to get better with time. As Shu levels up, that percentage will continue to increase. So, all in all, that is a fantastic thing to have. That alone makes the Guardian skill worth it. Is that poo? Oh boy, it is poo! Let's just dig around in the poo for a little while. Alright, as much as I'd like to... Actually, you know what? I very much would like to actually just spend some time fighting some monsters, so I know this might seem a little strange, but I'm going to cut things short just a little bit. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. When you see me next time, we will be much, much stronger with new skills, and we'll be able to tackle all sorts of crazy adventures and monsters. Don't you worry, it'll be fun for everyone involved. See you all then. I'm about to get ambushed by, like, everything in the world. See you then.